Hey y'all, this your girl Toya. Um, back. I just did another video, so I still have saying one on. So we stopped off at postpartum depression because I want to make a different video. Postpartum depression is real. Like I said in the other video, if you are pregnant and you have mental health issues, please. It depends on. It depends on how bad is your mental health. If your mental health ain't worse and you can control your mental health, you control your mental health without medicine, I think that's a good thing because I have a mental health issue. You would never know until I snap. But um, postpartum depression with people that have mental problems is fucking horrible. It is a fucking nightmare for the people around them, including the person that's having it. It really is. Like I said, everybody mental health is different. I don't judge nobody. This is a free channel. This is a channel just to help people that's going through personal, mental, physical, physically, physical. Excuse me, I cannot talk. I'm just being honest. Um, Problems, and we're gonna be addressing all type of issues with Talk with Toya. Um, this is a channel not to judge anyone or throw anybody under the bus. This channel is to help other people that have the same issues that you have or have the same issues that somebody else you know that have them. I'm not going to talk about all mental health issues because I don't have all. And I don't know how to deal with other people that have different mental issues. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a science. I'm not none of that. I just know what works for me. What works for me might not work for you. But then again, it might can work for you. You know that. You are the best person to know that. But if you have a mental issue or a mental illness and you do not recognize it, or you feel that you don't have one, you are a danger to yourself and to others. I'm just being honest. Because you're not treating it, you just lashing out. And sometimes it probably make you feel good, and sometimes it probably make you feel horrible. Sometimes you probably feel like you're outcast and nobody wants to be around you. Or people picking with you or judging you. It depends on what mental issues there. Some of them can run together. Well, I am diagnosed with bipolar depression and anxiety, which is true. But bipolar depression and anxiety, which is not a good combo. None of this shit is a good combo. Just be honest. Um, um, I do not take medicine for mine. I refuse to take medicine for my anxiety or depression. I got diagnosed when I was 14. Well, actually younger than that. Um, but I got on medicine when I was 14. And I took it. I didn't like taking it because it made me feel weird and it made me feel more suicidal, basically. it made me feel suicidal. So I didn't like it. And I was just saying that how I'm supposed to take some medicine to stop me for harming or myself or anything else when this medicine is making me want to fucking do it. So I just stopped. I just stopped and taking it. Um, it's a journey. It was a journey. It was hard as shit to do. Hold that thought. Okay, I'm back. I'm sorry. For y'all don't know, I'm pregnant and I have to pee. And we had the laundromat washing. So, anyway, mental health. So, I was saying that I don't take medication for my depression or my anxiety. I stopped doing it because it felt like I wanted to kill myself. It made my depression worse. Um, let me see. My depression or my illness is my bipolar depression. It comes out of nowhere. Trust me, it comes out of nowhere. Um, anything, well, my triggers could trigger it off like that. And I learned how to control it. Well, when I didn't know how to control it, I used to get so mad and fuck up every damn thing. I'm talking about destroy everything. It would look like a whole fucking tornado came to this bitch. And I want to fight everybody. I wanted to be mad. I get so mad, I pass the fuck out. I get so mad, headaches. When your head hurts so bad, um, that you have seizures. They mean your shit bad. So I didn't want to do all that. Literally. I didn't know why I was getting headaches so bad that my head was hurting. Cause I used to get so fucking mad. So fucking mad that my head was hurting and I blanked out. And I did get help. I did get help. That I did. When I was 14, I had ran away. Like I said, my depression came from my childhood, which that's another story. My childhood, I didn't have the best childhood, and I went through a lot of tragedies. Um, literally, I went through a lot of painful tragedies and stories that I tell people, and they be like, "How the hell did you survive this? How the hell you did this?" So I'm telling you how I did. I deal with my depression now, and how I control my depression. So this is what I did. When I was 14, first I got the fuck off that medicine. Didn't know how I was gonna do or whatever. Like I said, I was fucking up shit, destroying shit, and I didn't give a fuck. I really didn't. I still had the attitude. But I've been in church. I know you might not be a religion type of person or whatever. Um, that's the number one thing. I always been in church. Catholic. I think I did everything except for Muslim. Yes, I did. I did Muslim. I think I did every religion that I could think of. Catholic, Pope, what Catholic? I mean Catholic. Jehovah Witness, um, Baptist, Christians, whatever you want to call it. Throughout my life, I've been in church ever since I was little. Um, I prayed. I prayed a whole lot. Even when I turned my back against God, I still prayed. That's the number one thing. Pray and fighting it. pray for helps. Um, I have found this psychiatrist. Her name is Miss Lily. I remember her name. Her name is Miss Lily. Now, I went to this clinic, this other clinic that was on the west side, not the clinic that I went to when I was pregnant. I was on the west side of Chicago, and I went to this clinic all the time. I was on my own or whatever. I was emancipated. I got emancipated when I was 14 or 15. I got emancipated. I had to stand in front of the judge and tell them that I was my own parent, pretty much. So that's how I was able to go to the clinic to put my self in the clinic and get the treatment and the help I needed without my parent. Because you're like, how she's 14 and he did this. I got emancipated when I was 14 or 15. And that's how I was able to help myself without my mom, or you could say my foster mom. Um, I met Miss Lily. I went to the doctor and I asked them, because they all said, you have mental health problems and stuff like this. You want to talk to a psychiatrist? I said, yeah. Now, Miss Lily, she ain't a punk. I've been seeing this lady for 2 fucking years. When you're going through when you're going through depression and you've been through shit, when I mean shit, in your life, and that fucks you up, you don't want to open up to nobody. You don't want to open up to nobody. You don't want a person to know what you've been through, because a lot of people judge you or what you've been through, or they don't believe you, because some of this shit is hard to fucking believe. But my mom used to, before I went to Miss Liddy, my mom used to send me into the psych ward all the time from running away. High Growth, that's the name of the psych ward. I don't know if it still exists, but since I was 13 all the way to 14, I would go every couple of months to High Growth. And you will sit down and listen to the horror stories that other people go through, because you think you got it bad until you hear somebody else's story to come out their mouths, because they call groups. Now, groups help me with my depression too. If you could talk to somebody in a group and express your feelings and there was no judgment, that helped a lot. That definitely helped a lot. It did. Groups help. So I learned to do that in groups, and I learned to listen, and I learned to just like, damn, I'm not the only one that go through shit like this in life. And Miss Lily, go back to Miss Lily. I saw Miss Lily for 2 years, and I barely opened up to Miss Lily. When I mean, it was like pulling teeth. Miss Lily said that she was patient. She did not rush me. She did not try to put me on medication, because I refused the medication. I did not want medication, and I let that be known. I do not want a medication. I want to do it a different way. So if you don't want medication, medication make you feel some way, ask your doctor for a different alternative and try to work it that way. If it don't work for you, get back on your medicine. So I really stress the issue that I don't want medicine, because that's the first thing psychiatrists do. They sell you these motherfucking pills. So when they tell you what the fuck is wrong with you, y'all suffer for depression, and I failed every time. The sheets, the paper that they give you, I failed miserably. My shit always over 25. But we did it this way. She listened to me. She understanded me. And she didn't teach me like, she didn't treat me, not teach me. She didn't treat me like I was nobody, or I was sick, or I was just evil or twisted. She really tried to understand me and She really put work in. Because it was 2 years. 2 years. And I'm a stubborn person. I am a fixed sign. I am. I'm stubborn as shit. What I mean, it was like pulling teeth. It was. But she sat down and she broke every fucking barrier. Once you believe yourself that you can change, you have to believe in yourself that you can change. You could beat this. It ain't gonna work unless you try and you push yourself. That's what she kept telling me. It ain't gonna work. You just sitting here wasting your time. You gonna keep coming to see me, which I did until I started putting in the work. And once I started putting in my work, I saw results. And the works was first journal. Go, I don't give a fuck. You buy 50 fucking notebooks. You buy 50 fucking notebooks. They get $1 at Dollar Tree. You write. You write. And you write how your day feel and how you felt that way. You write. Because that's going to help. That's therapy. Or find you a hobby that you like doing. If you like painting, if you like drawing, you like this and that, do that. That's going to help with your anxiety, your depression. Is going to help. Writing and your hobby. Literally. Because when you're writing your problems out. You putting it out. You getting it out. You getting it out your body, out your mind, out your system. So you writing, you mad as hell. You just writing. And once you get done, you might feel better. You might feel better. Well, the hobby come in at, you do your writing first. Try that. When you doing your hobby. My hobby is arts and crafts. I love arts and crafts. Every time people know I'm mad if I'm up to 3, 4 o'clock in the morning doing arts and crafts, or I'm cleaning the fucking house. Whatever lets you get a stress reliever. I ain't talking about go hurt people. I ain't talking about go kill nobody. So please don't do that. Don't tell them people that she told me to get a hobby. That's your hobby. Don't do it. I'm not telling you that. Find something that you like doing. Woodwork, volunteering, or whatever you like doing. Knitting, sewing, whatever. Take your frustration out on that. Put all that pain and anger into your hobby. That is going to be a release. And plus, you're going to come out with a masterpiece. Literally, you're going to come out with a masterpiece. I'm just being honest. But you releasing that anger. I don't care. You sitting there talking shit, drawing. This motherfucking bitch pissed me fuck off. And I hate his fucking guts. You not thinking, what the fuck is you doing? You releasing it. Because by you speaking and you're mad, you releasing it. You releasing that shit on the paper. Whatever you do, you release. I don't care. You just knit like crazy. Fast and shit. You putting all your frustration in whatever you're doing. So by the time you get done being mad, and when you focus on your whatever you was doing, your hobby, you feel release afterwards. After you release it, but do something that you could be creative, or painting, or whatever. If you like to be depressed of working out, I know a lot of people be mad they go work out. So figure out what you like doing first and just try it. Like I said, mine is arts and craft. I love doing arts and craft. It calms me down. It's peaceful. I have an art room / office. I don't be fucked with. I just go hide. Another thing, separate yourself. Separate yourself from people, places, and things that's gonna trigger you or that you could hurt somebody. Separate yourself ASAP. I don't give a fuck. Separate yourself. Because you can harm that person and yourself. Separate yourself. If you suicide, don't separate yourself. Don't separate yourself. I don't know how to explain like the suicide thing. I mean, I kind of do, but I don't know how to help people that's suicide and schizophrenic. Cause I don't know, cause that's a whole different level with people that's schizophrenic. Cause they really believe what they believe, and I don't know how to um change that person's mind. But we would look that up. I think a person that's schizophrenic, you have to feed into their whatever triggered them. Like you have to feed into it. Like you have to be a actress. People that schizophrenic, you have to be an actress. And that's how I mean feed, play along with them. Not to a certain, I mean, to a certain extent. And don't let them know that you not being for real, because they know. But get them to calm down. Play along and try to calm them down. And get them to trust you. Know they triggers, especially you around somebody. Know they triggers. Know how they act. Know how they it's a different type of day they act like this or whatever. That's what anybody. It's just not with schizophrenic. That's bipolar, because bipolar is the same shit, kind of, in a way. Um, you could just snap just like that, just like schizophrenic. They could just snap like that, but they hear voices. They really hear voices, and I don't know how to explain that, but to play along, but to keep them calm, keep you calm, and keep them calm, and bring them back to reality. Get them out that dimension that they are in. What dimension means, whatever place they mind is at. Try to bring them back to reality, to you. Because they are in reality and the now. That's what I'm saying. They are in both. So if they know you real and they know you that you want, I mean, that you love them and you care about them, they will trust you. But you, a stranger, and you can't build their trust, that's one thing they trust. So, so back to my thing. Um, my bipolar depression. I said writing, praying, um, hobbies, set goals. Set goals of what you want to change. Let's go again with the writing. Write goals that you want to see yourself doing. Why you feel like that you this person, and come up with a solution with that, with it to it. Um, talk to other people. Express yourself. That's why I said when you express yourself instead of holding it in and balling it up, that ain't doing nothing but putting fuel to the fire. That's why I said right hobby, because you're releasing it. You express yourself. You talk to somebody that you trust. I know everybody ain't gonna want to hear what you saying. Everybody don't give a fuck what you saying. Everybody don't give a fuck what you going to do. I'm just being honest. Talk to somebody you trust, that you feel that cares about you. That's with any depression.